Can you get arrested for owing a debt? Everybody thinks that debt is supposed to be just something civilly, which it is, but people are getting arrested. Now, I'm going to go through this website really quick, and then I'm going to put up an image, but I want you to continue listening. Reason why I got to go through it real quick is because this organization tried to sue me over showing their images and stuff. So I can only use it for a few seconds. This is a map. You can see this map. These are maps where people have been getting arrested. All right, now the image is gone, and I'm going to read, kind of skim through. I don't want to even say it word for word on what they said in the article because I don't want to have to, defend myself in court again over this stuff or go back and forth with their lawyers over this. I don't even know how people are supposed to know about it. Probably most of you didn't even know that this is happening. But I'm here to tell you that an estimated 77 million Americans have a debt that has been turned over to a private collection agency. Thousands of these debtors are arrested in jail each year. I'm going to repeat that phrase, and this is from the ACLU. It says thousands of debtors are arrested and jailed each year for the money that they owe. Millions are threatened with or millions are threatened with jail, and these debts can be as small as a few $100s, and they can involve every kind of consumer debt from car payments, utility bills, student loans, and medical debt fees. These trends devastate communities across the country as unmanageable debt and household financial crises become overwhelming to families, and they're mostly impacting low income white communities, Black and Latino communities, and it's just devastating to people. It says here in the article, and I'm not going word for word because I don't want to have any issues with them. It says here debtors' prisons were abolished by Congress in 1833 and are thought to be a relic of the uh, Dickinson Pass. In reality, private debt collectors, empowered by the courts and prosecutors' office, are using the criminal justice system to punish debtors and terrorize them into paying, even when a debt is in dispute or when the debtor has no ability to pay. The criminalization of private debt happens when judges, at the request of collection agencies, issue arrest warrants for people who fail to appear in court to deal with unpaid civil debt judgments. In many cases, the debtors were unaware that they were sued or have not received notice to show up in court. There are tens of thousands of warrants issued annually, but the total number is unknown because states and local courts do not typically track these orders as a category of arrest warrants. That means that they're not saying that they put this arrest warrant out there because someone owed a debt. They just have a total number of arrest warrants. In a review of court records, the ACLU examined more than 1,000 cases in which civil court judges issued arrest warrants for debtors, sometimes to collect small amounts as low as $28. This took place in 26 states. I'm going to name the states off for you. We have Washington State, we have Oregon, we have California, we have Idaho, we have Utah, we have Arizona, we have Colorado, we have Nebraska, we have Kansas, Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, Missouri, Illinois, Wisconsin, Minnesota. And let me stop real quick with Minnesota. You can look up news articles in Minnesota where they have actually shown where people were at, like this one lady that comes to mind. She was on her lunch break at a park uh, from work. She was at work, took her lunch break at a local park. While she was parked, officer came by running license plates, just running them for no reason, and saw that she had a warrant for her arrest, and it was for a debt that was owed. Other states is Michigan, Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Maryland, Massachusetts, Tennessee, and Florida. These are the states where these from the ACLU where they had actually got cases where they had shown that this happened. Uh, so let me to end this video. I want to tell you what you need to do to protect yourself. Number one, never disregard any of these letters that they send you. Because the way that they're able to get these arrest warrants is because people are not communicating with them. Even if you cannot pay, you have to communicate with them. We offer a service where we will do the communications for you. And if you are not able to pay, we will tell the company or collection agency that you do not have the money to pay. Because this is what will stop them from being able to put arrest warrants out there. It doesn't matter if they have a judgment against you. It doesn't matter if they're just now taking you to court to sue you. You have to respond, and you have to keep your communication open with these debt collectors because they will try these strategies on you. Another thing that I'm going to do another video on is how they're actually tracing people to take money out of their bank account. That is also starting to hit a alarming rate where they're just able to go into people's bank accounts and take money. So if you need help with your credit or you have issues with debt collectors, please contact us at thecreditrepairshop.com. Watch the video, what makes us different, so you can see my 8-point validation process, my two-phase settlement process. If you need your credit reports and scores, go to the website your3scores.com. Grab your TransUnion, Equifax, Experian credit reports and all 3 scores. If you have debt collectors coming after you, grab my 3-pack of letters. Some of these debts could be past the legal statute of limitation to collect, so I give you a letter for that. You do not have to do a debt validation if that is the case. If the debt is not past legal statute of limitations, use my cease and desist collection activities letter to stop debt collectors in their track, and you'll be able to at least keep that line of communications open so they will not be able to go through this process. And if they do continue coming back, asking questions, I give you a debt validation letter so you can go back and forth to answer them. And if possible, you can stop them or come to a resolution with a discounted settlement. There's links below this video if you're being sued by debt collectors or you need us to send out that letter for you. We can provide that service for you. Links are below this video. Thank you for your time. This is Stephen A. Williams, President and Founder of thecreditrepairshop.com.